You can run from the council. You can hide in the ocean. But if you flee from the ocean itself, there is only one place left to go. The Shadow Kingdom where laws end and only steel and gold speak. The Pirate High Table. They claim to be the true sovereigns of the sea. And now they want the Nereid's cry in their ranks. On charts, this place appears as a blank stain. That's because those who find it either die or never wish to return. Amber Port, built upon the steel bones of 1,000 shipwrecks, like a bloated corpse bag floating on the waves. But for me, this was the only home in the middle of hell. The giant in the mist. The bow of the Nereid sliced through a thick, sulphurous yellow mist, a chemical veil generated by ancient cauldrons to hide the port. As the fog cleared, the sight was breathtaking. Massive blue whale skeletons served as the harbor gates, and hundreds of merchant ships, lashed together with rusted chains, formed the floating streets of the city. Amber-colored lanterns hung from every corner. Their flickering light reflected off the oily water, giving the city its namesake, a haunting golden glow. The first step into the streets. When the Nereid docked under a colossal whale ribcage, Adrian looked down from the bridge. Life in the port never stopped for a second. Ex-soldiers with steam-powered prosthetics, spies fleeing the council, and the ocean's most brutal mercenaries gambled on the decks, while illicit trades happened in every shadow. As Adrian stepped onto the pier, the cacophony of the port died down for a moment. Dozens of eyes locked onto the silver-white burn scar on his chest. Everyone knew that mark was either the herald of a great catastrophe or a massive bounty. Adrian Dean. Ilara, keep your hand on your hilt. Here, even breathing is taxed. The call of the high table. As they walked, whispers rose from the windows lining the path. The butcher of the phantom is here. The man who woke the Nereid. At the end of the road stood the Shadow Palace, built from the upturned hull of a massive ancient galleon. At the entrance, 2 hulking guards in black cloaks and metal masks blocked Adrian's path. One guard slammed a rusted spear into the ground. Guard. The high table awaits, Captain Dean, but you must entrust your ship to the spirit of the harbor. Adrian looked back at the Nereid glowing in the mist. He felt the invisible bond between them vibrate. Amber Port wanted to swallow him whole, but Adrian wasn't ready to die yet. As he entered the palace, the air smelled more like blood than salt. Inside the tavern-turned throne room, 5 legendary pirate lords sat around a table made of petrified wood. Among them was Queen Vespa, a woman with a serpent tattoo winding up her neck, rumored to control the tides themselves. Vespa. Adrian Dean, you brought the Nereid. You made the council bleed. But sitting at this table requires more than just courage. You must prove to us that the perfect route actually exists. As arguments erupted among the lords, Adrian noticed Ilara whispering to a hooded figure in the shadows. Her past was tied to this table by darker threads than he had imagined. Suddenly the harbor's alarm bells began to toll. The council shouldn't have been able to find them here, unless someone had leaked the coordinates. As the mists were blown away by cannon fire, council dreadnoughts appeared on the horizon, surrounding the port. But this time, Adrian wasn't alone. Vesper and the other lords, protecting their own interests, opened fire on the council. Amber Port turned into a chaotic battlefield of fire and wood. As Adrian sprinted back to the Nereid, he saw Ilara hiding a scroll. It was a map to the second piece of the route, but it bore her family's crest. Adrian Dean. At this table you can trust no one. Even your friends see you only as a key. But as long as the Nereid is with me, I am the one who decides who gets to open the lock.